Two together decrease is a common abbreviation that you see in pattern books, and examples of this kind of item are what you see here. Just like we've learned to two together increase with this particular stitch and making the fan going out, it's important that we know how to go from the big back to the small. And examples that you see are this Barbie doll's beret hat, and the beret starts off big, then comes back small again in order to form the shape around her head, so we've had a decrease. Looking at the baby booty Chuck Taylors here, we've worked our way from the bottom going to the top, so you would have needed to know how to do that stitch in order to go up the boot. And then finally, looking at the cowboy's boot, in order to form the top of the foot area here, you need to know how to decrease as well. So let's get started on this fabulous tutorial. My name is Michael Selleck, and I'm the creator of Mikey's Mail. I'm here with my friends at allfreecrochet.com who've asked me to produce a video on two together decrease. So our purpose here is to go from the larger and work our way to smaller. So I'm going to follow a pattern of 1 double crochet and then 2 together decrease. So let's chain up 3 like we would with any normal edge of crochet if you're double crocheting. So we're going to just double crochet ourselves into the very first stitch available, and now we're going to do 2 together decrease. So what we're going to do is just grab the material, going into the next stitch available on the line, pulling it through, pull through 2, and I want you to hold that on your hook. Okay, so you went in, pulled through 2, and then hold. Now what you want to do is grab the material again, going into the very next stitch available, because what we're trying to do is making these 2 stitches together into one to pull it tighter. So grabbing the material, going into the next stitch available, pulling it through, pull through 2, and now I always say hold, but actual fact you now have enough stitches. So this is your starting off stitch. These are the 2 that you're actually making together. So just grabbing the material and pulling through all 3. And now what I've told you to do is just 1 double crochet, and then we're going to do another one of 2 together. So grabbing the material, going into the very next stitch available, pulling it through, pull through 2 and hold, and then grabbing the material again, going into the next available stitch, pulling it through 2 and hold. And now you have 3 on your hook because this is your starting. These are the 2 you're putting together, grabbing the material and pulling it through. And now let's continue along. 1 double crochet, and then 2 together. So grabbing the material, going into the next stitch, pulling it through, pull through 2 and hold. Next, grabbing the material, next stitch, pulling it through 2 and hold. You now have 3 on your hook, grabbing the material, pulling it through, and then finally the last part of the line is 1 double crochet. So you can see just within this whole line then we've actually pulled it together, and this is how you make 2 stitches together. So this is 2 together decrease.